Just getting home. Welcome to the channel. Had a little something I wanted to share with y'all. Got a package, and it's a pretty cool package. Beautiful outside, it's nice and quiet. Shh. Doesn't normally happen out here. Usually I try to do videos outside and it gets noisy. So I thought I'd do a video while it was nice and quiet out. Although I think I'm gonna need sunglasses. I think I just blinded you guys. Alrighty. Got my glasses here. Not a paid endorsement at all by Willie X, but or Wiley X, but I've had these glasses for a long time. So what I want to do is I want to show you a little bit about this package and what it was, why we got it. Okay, gang, here we go. We have a bag here. Oh, I guess maybe this little label will give it away, huh? Waka! The Groove Life. That's right, the Groove Life. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Groove before. Up. Groove. Oh, there we are. Groove is a ring. It's a ring company. And my wife and I, you know, like most people, you know, get married, you end up with a metal ring of some sorts, right? You're straight. There we go. End up with a metal ring, and wore it for years, pretty much all the time. When you work out, you take it off, and you did chores around the house or something, you took it off. But otherwise, you put it back on because it was metal. Ours are platinum. I think we went with platinum rings when we got married. Well, a few years back, I got it. You know, went back into construction. When I got out of law enforcement, I was doing construction as well as homeschooling the kids, and then I got into knife making. I found myself never wearing the ring. And it was really because of two things. One, because it was metal and it was always, you know, clinking on something. I didn't want it clinking on the knives. Didn't want to use it working in the shop or working, you know, on the tools and stuff. And the other thing was too is after doing so much stuff, my hands, so often my fingers would get swollen and working so much and everything. And usually guys could relate because their ring, you'll never get it off. It's been on their fingers for so long. I know guys that didn't do a lot of heavy manual labor, but throughout the years, their fingers just doing stuff that got tight. Maybe the gals too, they could relate. Couldn't get the ring off. So I stopped wearing it. And we were kicking around the idea of getting tattoos, getting ring tattoos. We both have tattoos, but we thought, well, we do a ring instead. But that didn't happen either. So we decided to look at rubber rings. So my wife bought some of these rubber or silicone type rings. She got off of Amazon, some pretty cheap ones, like 15 bucks for 3 or 4 of them or something like that. She's been wearing them for a while, but they haven't lasted. I don't think they lasted, you know, a year, less than that even. They're getting stretchy and stuff like that, and they come off. I tried wearing them because they started getting big for her. I tried to wear them, but they would roll on my finger all the time because they're really soft and just pliable. So we ended up coming across a company called Groove, or Groove Life, or Groove Rings, and you actually can go on their website and get rings. You can get your size. They give you 3 different ways to check your measurements out, you know, with a string, and then they got this little thing that you can cut out. It's really cool. They went above and beyond to show people how you could best fit your finger in a ring, and they go through the whole process. So my wife and I did that, and we just got them in the mail. So I thought I'd do a little unboxing here and show you what they look like and what mine looks like and how it feels. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you, this is mine. I mean, look at the little boxes they give you too. Look at these neat little things here. And it's a little tiny, yeah, it's metal. It's a real thin tin or something like that. This one is my wife's. They give you a little foam. And hers is the silicone, and it's like a granite or something. It's white, and it looks like, you know, stone or something like that, and it's got like a white and a black and a gray mixed in with the white. But what was really neat about these groove rings is actually, and I don't know if it's going to come over on the camera, so I'll probably put some pictures in here too, but they actually have a little design on the inside. It's the groove, a symbol, as well as kind of like the infinity. If you see their symbol here, it's a groove, but it's got that infinity loop right there. So they have that going throughout the inside of the ring. But mine, this is the Kryptek. I thought that was pretty slick. It's the Kryptek Camouflage, and it's black and charcoal gray. So here it goes. We're going to make sure that whether I even sized myself correctly, and we did it all. So that's Okay, that it went on fast. It's not coming off very easily. But that's not bad. Now they go by full sizes. They don't have any half sizes. But that's actually pretty cool. I'm liking that. It looks good. You could feel it, but you know, because I don't wear a ring very often anymore. But it's, you know, there's no weight to it. But that's pretty cool looking. I kind of like that look. Hey guys, I forgot. You probably want to see the size of this ring, right? You know, some ideas of measurements or thicknesses or something. So I thought, well, before I end this video, I'll bring you in and look at the ruler here, and I'll show you a little bit how the thickness of this and everything real quick, because yeah, I thought that'd probably be helpful. They make two different sizes. One is the regular one, which I guess they consider the men's size, and then they have the women's. If you go under the women's category, all the rings are thinner than the men's. Doesn't mean that the women can't have the thicker one. If you prefer that, then you just go under just, you know, men's and pick them, because I think the sizes go all the way, they go down to 7 and they go up to 12 or 14, something like that, somewhere in there. I don't remember offhand. I think mine was a 9 or a 10, and I think mine was a 10 and my wife's was a 7, or mine was a 9 and hers was a 6, somewhere like around there. But anyhow, I thought, well, I'll show you what these look like. Okay, so camera focus, there we go. Okay, we are looking at just under, I'm going to have to say that's probably what, 8 millimeters. Yep, 8 millimeters right there. So 8 millimeters thickness, or width I should say. That's the width of it. The thickness is not that bad. I'm going to put it on the 1. I'm going to put my finger behind it to contrast a little bit. So getting an idea, I mean, they're just probably about 2 millimeters thick. So that means, you know, the material, the ring from the inside to the outside is about 2 millimeters thick, and we're looking about 8 millimeters wide for the ring. And the woman's, I'd have to say, is probably closer to 5. I don't have it. She's wearing it right now. It's closer to about 5, I think, would be probably a good estimate on there. But just to give you the idea. And again, just to show you what it looks like up close, rather than having showed you what it looked like outside in the sun or anything. That's the Cryptic. And it's a really neat look. And if you see that groove, there's the logo, there's the size right there. So I have a 10. There we go, right there. So there it is. My ring size is 10. And that's that infinity loop that they do for the groove ring. And then you'll see it says Groove right there. That's their Groove logo right there. So, but a really nice pattern. I really like the look of it. And I said, I wish I had hers with me, but I don't. You can see there's the seam when I put it together. I don't have it. She's sleeping right now because she works. So she was working nights. So, but yeah, that's really good. I mean, it fits nice. It's not too tight. Knuckles are, of course, are a little bit bigger than my fingers and beat up hands. But as you'll see, the ring slides over nice. It's not going to come off. It takes a little bit of finagling to get it off. So it's on there. So, like I said, I think I might have mentioned it. They don't have half sizes. They only do whole sizes. This is a 10. I probably would have went to a 9.5 if they had a half size. I think 9 would have been way too tight. It would have gotten over here, but I think it would just have been a little bit too tight here. Now, it's, you know, still summer, coming to the end of summer, so I'm venturing to guess that this, in the wintertime, your fingers get, you know, skinnier when they get cold. Your hands get thinner when they get cold. When it gets really hot, your hands swell up, men, women alike. Also, depending on a lot of activity you're doing with your hands, I probably might get a 9 in this same one. And go back and forth with that, and I'll try it out and see. Like I said, if you're watching this, half sizes would be cool. But yeah, this is a 10, and it's fitting pretty good for right now, so we'll see. I'll be putting it through its paces. I'll be wearing it quite a bit here in the shop and working with it. But as my daughter says, Dad, you can't do that because you have to be careful, because I have a tendency of touching the grinding belt or some other things that would actually grind right through this, and then it would scratch it completely and tear it apart. I don't want to do that. My ring was, I think, we went on Groove Life, and when we got in, it was Labor Day weekend, and there was a deal, so we got buy one get one 50% off. But I think my rings started out at, I think mine was $39.95, and my wife's was $29.95 or something. So, but yeah, so that's cool. I just wanted to share it with you. Yeah, so I just wanted to show that to you guys. Just give you that bit of information. So I do appreciate it. Thank you again for all the likes, shares, subscribes, and support. Check me over on Instagram, Facebook, MeWe, all that other stuff. Well, MeWe, I haven't been doing too much over there, even with Viral Herd. It's mostly been Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So check me out on those platforms, as well as cknifeandtool.com, patreon.com/cknifeandtool. Give a little love over there if you can. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.